Alright, wanted to do a quick video here of my top 3 lures. These are the ones that I keep in my bag, the ones that I always pull out if I'm not catching fish. They give me the most confidence and I think I do the best with them. First off are the poppers. This is kind of a new one into my top 5 or top 4. I never had any luck with them before and I think I just didn't have the confidence. Now every time I'm going out in the morning, I got 2 of these strung up on my reels, ready to cast them in every new spot. Nothing better than seeing something chase them and pop out of the water. They definitely are best in the morning. A lot of people use them at right before dusk too, but I haven't had the best luck. This one's just a Savage, I think. They're pretty inexpensive. They got a little weight to them. Cast them out. This one's a Cotton Cordell. Got a little rattle in them. A little bit smaller. They're pretty cheap too. I think they're like $7. You can get them at Walmart or all the tackle shops. They work great. Moving on to After Dark, this is probably the only thing that I use, is the big long black Sluggo. You gotta reel it super slow. It's painful at times, especially when you're not having enough action, but the slower you reel these things, sometimes I wonder if they're even moving and it's just a sight thing. They'll bite them. This right here is a double hooked, pre-rigged, but they're pretty expensive. If you get them like this, you can get 2 for about $18, and it's kind of a rip-off, so I usually just buy the rubbers and put them on a single hook. I think I have just as good hookups with them. These ones right here have a long shank, so it's easy hookup. A little curly cue. I put some super glue on them to make sure they're on tight and get a couple catches out of them. This one is the best one. I buy probably about 100 of these a year and stockpile them. These they're Joey bags or Al gags, or I'm not sure what brand, but they're different rubbers. They got these longer, skinny tails, and this tail does a lot of action, and the fish love them. I'll use them after dark. Sometimes I'll even stick some rattles in them to get some more action or some sound. This one's a 9-inch, and you can get the 6-inch, and 9s work great for trolling or dropping them down and jigging. I put a 3 or 2 pounder on them, get great results. Just sometimes troll around till I get a hit trying to find fish. These 6-inch are better for casting. I'll do a pound and a half, or an ounce and a half, and get great results. They flutter. They kind of float with the smaller weight on them. Mackerel is probably the only one I get. You can see they're real shiny. They got a lot of glitter in them. The fish just love them. Mackerel up here in southern Maine is the king for bait, so anything mackerel colored is a good bet. Sometimes I'll be floating a live mackerel and throw one of these out around it and have more hits on these. They just work great. They're definitely the best plastic rubber lure that I have. Probably my runner-up, as you can see, and it used to be my favorite, is the SP Minnow. Have a bunch of them. They also work great. They're pretty inexpensive, and they produce too. They look great, especially in the morning when the sun's up. These things shine. You can get a lot of hits on them. And yeah, so those are my top 3. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks a lot. Bye.